All right, Shalom Israel. I to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash, double honors to the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone and well, and peace and salutation to the Akim around the world that pushes truth and sincerity. I send a good check few precepts. I'll entitle it, we should all speak the same thing. You understand? And when I talk about speaking the same thing, it don't mean that every brother will be exactly the same, because every brother's spirit is different. But that same thing that they're referring to or they're speaking about is judgment, the scriptures. You understand? Because let me say, for example, you'll see how certain camps like to say that we should all come together and all this nonsense that it is like to teach that all of Israel is one. But hey, right now all of Israel not speaking the same thing. There are some saying things that are contrary to the scriptures. And what the scriptures say about what the scriptures tell it to do with men that are like that. I think there's like 2 John 1 verse, I think it's around 10. Right, 2 John 1 verse 10, it say, if there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, you understand, it say, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. So your name's supposed to be promoting that person. You understand? That person and you can't be best friends if they're actually teaching contrary to the Lord. Whether they believe it in themselves to be right or not, once it's contrary to the Lord, you're not supposed to already be, you can't want to consider that person a act. They say, brother, not in the truth. Not truth-wise, because really and truly, you're supposed to be speaking what the same thing. Scriptures say, he that doeth the will of the Lord, you understand, according to how the Lord said to do it, it say, he is my brother or my sister or my mother. You understand? I read it over here. Say, if there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. For he that biddeth him Godspeed is partaker of his evil deeds. You understand? So even the scriptures tell you to, to keep a distance from people like that. There might have people like that you might be working with. You might have them in your household, so you've seen them on a regular basis. But mentally you gotta keep them at a distance. Don't want to watch that person as totally on the same page, because totally, even though you're reading the same book, you'll be two completely different books. I just show the difference. So the 1 Corinthians 1 verse 10, right? It say, now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, right, that ye all speak the same thing. And that way talk about being of one mind. You understand? We all supposed to, and that same thing, or that one mind, pertains to what? The judgment of the Lord. What is actually right and wrong in life, or according to the scriptures. Because every brother would have their personal view of particular things sometimes, but the scriptures is what determines what is right and what is wrong. And that is that same thing you're supposed to be teaching. You can't want to say that's something good just because you'd already prefer it, and that, you can't want to say that's something good because that is what you would prefer, or that's something bad because it's not something that you really like that much. You understand? You're supposed to be of one mind in judgment, right? Pick the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, right? So if you go into a camp, one brother can be telling you this right, and the other brother telling you that this wrong. You understand? Somebody erring, or somebody judging it according to personal views or sentiments, and not according to what the scripture says. So you have division. That is division among you, right? It say, but that ye be perfect, joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. So that will show you how the Lord does actually take things like judgment seriously, or like certain decrees. Like if you're telling somebody that something is right or that something is wrong, you gotta know to judge it according to the Lord's ordinance, and not just by you find it should be like this, or you find it should be like that, or you don't really like that much. The Lord don't care what nobody like. The Lord don't care what nobody like. You understand? At least not in the greater scheme of things. In the smaller scheme of things, you might like something and He will give it because you like it. But other than that, it wasn't like, all right, I write in this law. I wonder if Yara would like this. That He would. No, it don't work like that. You understand? These things are for the desire of the Lord. This is how He desired it to be. And we had to work to suit Him. He don't work to suit us. Right? Instead of Deuteronomy 1 verse 17. It say, ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great, and ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is powers. You understand? So the same thing we speaking of, or the same thing that we as we decreeing, it's not our judgment. Men sometimes like to make it their judgment, but it's not your judgment. Unless it's something, in your household that you prefer, you could do that way. But if it have something in the scriptures that contrary against your way, you had to do it according to the scriptures. If it's not written in the scriptures and you could your preference, then okay. But the Lord's judgment always comes first. How the Lord say to do it. You understand? And that all that goes back to what? To speaking the same thing. Because you can't, like I say, you can't have 2 and 3 men in one camp saying something different, because that means that there's divisions among you, right? I read it over. It say, ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great, and ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is powers. Right? So you got to go according to His judgment. You got to speak also according to His judgment. And the cause that is too hard for you, bring it on to me and I will hear it. You understand? And that was something that was commanded even back in Moses' time. And in this time, it's no different. And that goes for ordinances of the Lord. That goes for certain breakdowns. That goes for just judgment on the whole. You understand? You're supposed to speak the same thing. If the scripture is saying this is how it's supposed to be, all brothers supposed to be on that mindset that this is how it's supposed to be. If 5 different brothers saying 5 different things, then there's division among you, because all supposed to be one, right? All supposed to be one. So there's John 10 verse 30. I'll start from 29. It said, my Father which gave them me is greater than all, Salakia. Which my Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one. And that'll go back to our Christianity to say that 2 of them is the same person, but they're of one mind, of one judgment. You understand? It had nothing that the Father does say that the Son doesn't say. Both of them are one. And we're supposed to be one also in Mashiach. It's supposed to be. Salakia. How He say it's supposed to be, that is how we supposed to say that it's supposed to be. You understand? All that goes back to being of one judgment, speaking the same thing. Right? Have that also. I think is John 17 verse 11. It say, and now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee. Holy Father, keep to thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are one. You understand? The scripture also talk about I think that is in John also, no, somewhere around 19. Somewhere around here. Somewhere. My second. Yeah, look at here. John 14. I'll start from 20. It say, at that day, no, are you from 19? Right? It say, yet a little while, And the world seeth me no more, but ye see me, because I live, ye shall live also. You understand? Talk about that being joint heirs with him. You understand? And if you even watch from a spiritual perspective, you say the men of Israel come like what? The bride. And Yahushua Mashiach comes like the bridegroom. And when two people are married, what happens? See, they become one. It's just like a husband and a wife. They're supposed to be of one, as one. A precept just come to my mind. A precept just come to my mind. Right, look at here. Matthew 10 verse 25. I'll go back to the John just now. Matthew 10:25. It said the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough that the disciple that he be as his master and the servant as his Lord. You understand? So we're supposed to be just like he is. Just like the husband and wife. A wife's supposed to be, on a similar mindset as she husband. Even though the woman mightn't think the same way, but she's supposed to be done for what he done for. That is actually how it's supposed to be. So the servant's supposed to be as their Lord. Right? Not nowadays, but originally that is how it's supposed to be. Right? Right. You see, John 14 verse 20, it say, at that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you. So all of us, according to the scriptures, are one. So you had to be of one mind, of one accord, and you had to speak what? The same thing. You understand that there be no division among you. Because if your Lord decreed to be one way, you can't be saying things contrary, or what? You'll be divided. Right? Anyway, I'll make video too long. I hope it was edifying. And with that, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rachakodash, that will honest the apostles, and elders of great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the acrimony world that pushes truth and sincerity. Brothers, always try to make sure and study, as I said, to show thyself approved, and make sure the things you're teaching is according to the right ordinance, how the Lord actually, prophesied it to be. Shalom.